Okay, hey everybody, welcome back. TuneTrack Easy Keys 2 User MIDI tutorial. This will be a lot shorter than the full-blown tutorial that I'm going to do that will be up on my YouTube channel. And that will also come with MIDI packs that you purchase from me at jeddemloproductions.com. This tutorial is going to feature a Working Man Blues style MIDI pack that I produced. Hope you like it. And I'm just going to start right from the very beginning to show you how to get the MIDI in, how to use it, how to manipulate it so that it would work within your tracks. So basically right now we have drums and bass. Of course, I'm using TuneTrack Superior Drummer 3, which I absolutely love. The Nashville kit is honestly one of my favorite ones. It sounds great. And then also for the bass, I'm using TuneTrack Easy Bass, which is fantastic. Let's show you. Thing sounds killer. So I can't say enough good things about TuneTrack products. Let's just say, hypothetically, scenario that you've got a track that you're working on for a client or for yourself, singer, whatever you want to be doing. That's in the Working Man Blues style. And you have drums and bass and guitar. Maybe you can do all that, but you can't do keys. And so this is the best way to do it. So you get my MIDI pack and then come up here to the top of the page. Well, you're going to need Easy Keys too. Let's not try to skip around that. I would get it anyway. Any producer, I think, that's working in whatever genre would love Easy Keys too. This is a wonderful program. So let's go right up to the top and click on grooves. All of your grooves that you have, your MIDI packs and so forth, will show up on the left. And then down here at the bottom, you see User MIDI. So if you click on that, you can create a new folder. And I already did that to save time, but I'm going to show you how to do it. So we'll kill two birds with one stone. We're going to add a subfolder, okay? So that we'll bring that up, and then we can name it. I'm going to name it Working Man Blues. Okay, you have to hit enter, and there we have it. Now, one thing, you can't just grab your folder with your MIDI stuff that you bought or that you made or whatever and just pull it in. I wish you could, but it doesn't work like that. So you got to come back over to your Working Man Blues subfolder, go to the drop-down menu, and tell it to open it in the Finder. And it's going to pull it right up for you. Now you need to go to your folder that contains all the MIDI that you want to put in there. Hit Command A, that'll select all of them and just pull them right in, and boom. You're almost done. You can close that, come back over to your User MIDI, go to the drop down and hit Sync File Changes, and boom, all of your MIDI is going to show up. It'll all be there. We can just get started. Let's go intro. Let's grab like intro. Let's see, what do we got here? Variation. Here it is, intro. Let's go find the form, which let's just play through all the chords. Let's drag that in. Okay, so we see that we can get, our form in there and get that rocking and rolling. It sounds great. Now I want to show you what you can do with some of the replace MIDI stuff, like the fills and things like that. So let's go over here let's check out what we want to do here. Let's do walk up to the 4. Okay, so we're going to drag that right in here, and it's going to walk up to that 4 chord, which is the C. Check this out. Okay, that sounds great. Let's undo that, and let's do walk down to the 4. Let's do a walk down instead of a walk up. Nice. Okay, so we got that. Let's drag in this walk down to the 1 chord right here and just see what happens. Okay, so that's cool. Now going to the 5 chord, let's do We could do like a 5-chord hold. Let's see. Let's do something a little more interesting. Let's do this 5 to the 4 stop trill. Let's put that in there. So you can see how you can just dice this up. You can just pull stuff in and see if you like it. You can always undo if you don't like it. Here's coming to the 5 chord. Sweet. Okay, let's do one more thing. Let's just throw a riff in. Let's just grab riff 1 and put it on the end there. We can just listen to that quick. All right, that is sweet. That's great. Now, if you like all that, and if you wanted to use it again, here's something you could do real quick. If you highlight all this, you can just hit J on your keyboard, and it'll combine it so that it's all one big chunk now. And now you can slide those chunks around so we can make it repeat. Let's just do the whole thing again. Back to the verse. And you can do whatever you want with this. These are just quick. I'm just throwing stuff in there. There's so much that you can do with it. It's just crazy. All right, that's great. Now let's say, this was all created in the key of G. Let's say that we wanted to be in the key of A. Let's go. This is easy keys bass. Let's jack that up a whole step. And then let's go back to our piano and let's go to tuning and let's turn that up a whole step. Okay, so now we can be in the key of A. So if your production is in A, bingo, you're good to go. So you're starting to see the flexibility here and the power of this thing and how quickly you're able to change things and do it. I'll show you one more example here of just something that we could do. Like on this 5 chord here. Let's just say that we wanted to do a hold there instead of that trill. 5 chord hold. Let's just put that there. Back to the G. And maybe I want some other kind of cool, riff thing there. Let's go to 3. I'm not sure what it is, but let's take a listen. Oh, that's cool. All right, so you can see all the different variations, all the really cool stuff that you can do, and you can do it really quickly. Now, I'll show you one more thing real quick, and then we'll probably wrap this up. I'm going to combine all that by hitting J on the keyboard, and I'm going to pull it down so that I can see my easy keys track up here. I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to stick it up there in that track. I'm going to turn off follow host so I'm not going to hear 2 pianos playing. And shrink this so we can go over and line it up. And now I've got it. I've got it up in my DAW. So now you have the power of your MIDI editor in your DAW, which is just fantastic. So, for instance, there, if you decided, well, I want that to be a quick little hit. I don't want it to hold. Check that out. You can see the possibilities here are endless, and it all starts with easy keys too. So check it out. go grab a copy of Easy Keys 2. Check out my MIDI packs at jeddemloproductions.com. I'm going to be adding tons of MIDI packs in the future, not just country. There's going to be pop. There'll be all kinds of styles. There'll be a lot of good stuff there for you to check out. And the really cool thing about my MIDI packs is that I don't quantize the stuff. I play it all live. If there's any quantize going on, it's like 30% at the most, and usually I don't do that. So I will leave that up to you. So these tracks are breathing, they're grooving, they're played the way that a session player would play in the studio, or a live player's just jamming on stage. It's breathing, it's not perfect, and I don't want it to be, because you can always quantize it in your DAW if you want to. If you want to make it tighter, you can go ahead and do that, but that is up to you to have that kind of control. I want to start with it breathing and feeling a little bit loose, so that then it can be tightened up if you want it to. Once it's perfectly quantized and delivered that way, it's harder to humanize it and make it feel really good. So that's it for me today. Please, if you have questions and comments, leave them down below in the comments section. You can hit me up at jeddemloproduction.com. I'd be happy to answer your questions, and I hope to hear from you real soon. Y'all have a great day.